So yes, Gateshead. I suppose obvious thing is I know you've played up there already, but these were obviously the fixtures. I'm sure that once you signed in the summer, you were keen to see when you'd come up against them again, weren't you?
Yeah, definitely. That's exactly what you said there. When the fixture list come out, I looked at the home fixture and the away fixture straight away, and had those dates in mind, and look forward to the games.
What did that spell at Gateshead mean to you?
Um, it meant a lot. I think it sort of put my career in a really good spot, and really helped me develop as a player, especially under the management staff there. I think they really got the best out of me, and put me in the position I am now, which I'm forever grateful for.
Because it's a relatively short period of time, but obviously had a big impact on you. So how come just a short space of time can do so much for you?
Well, I just fancy myself whenever I play to score goals, and in that system, and under the management staff, like I've just said, that really helped me thrive, and sort of the environment going into work every day. I utilised that to the best that I could, and that was how I managed to get the most out of it and have a really successful season. And obviously, as well as having Maka there, it was sort of like a perfect storm, really. The way we all gelled together, and the stuff we had off the pitch really helped on the pitch.
Did that partnership just click like straight away?
Yeah, I think as soon as I went in, we got on really well as friends, and then on the pitch it helped as well. So yeah, that sort of kicked off straight away, and we ended up getting 58 goals between us in the season, and now we're continuing it this season. So who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, just a word on that. Actually, I mean, he's got his 20th goal of the season already in December. You must be chuffed for your old mate that he's managed to do it before Christmas.
Yeah, and he deserves it as well. You can see what a good finisher he is, and the thing that's impressed me the most is how different his role is this season to last season. He's playing like more central and more like a poacher, and last season he was sort of taking players on and playing wider, which sort of he jokes about with the lads here, and they have a laugh at him and saying that you never took anyone on, and those sorts of things. But no, it is true. He used to burn past players on the wing and stuff like that. So no, it shows he can do both sides, and still score goals, and that's what goal scorers do, don't they? Wherever you play them on the pitch, they're gonna put their name on the score sheet.
Yeah, well, I mean, your role's changed a bit as well, and considering the amount of football that you've played, you've had a very good return yourself. I mean, for the first half of the season, from a personal point of view, I know you want to play more, I'm sure, but the return of goals per minutes on the pitch is pretty impressive from yourself as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all right. I seen that actually. I think someone tweeted it. It just come up on my Twitter. The sort of goals per minute, and it's all right. Yeah, I'm not overly pleased with myself on a personal level. I still want more, but that's always going to be the case. I'm always sort of looking to achieve more. So I've just got to keep training well, and keep going, and hopefully I see those benefits on the pitch.
Just back to Gateshead, and you were talking about the management there, and Mike Williamson's obviously a pretty young manager, but somebody who played at a high level, of course, with Newcastle. Um, Luke Williams has been telling us how much he likes him as a manager, how highly he rates him. What was it about him, from your point of view, and what made him so good for you?
Many things. His understanding of the situation, and environment they were in, and how to manage players accordingly to that. His attention to detail. We used to sort of train really well, and he would get his message across, and make sure that was understood before we left the training pitch. And I think the main thing is his mindset. He's massive on mentality, and he has no ego. He's always wanting to learn. He's always speaking to other people. He would even speak to us as players and ask for our opinions and stuff. So he's just always willing to learn. I think that really helps him, and he's sort of got great people around him in his assistant and coaching staff, and I think they're a really tight knit group as well. So they sort of go through everything together, and that makes them stronger.
It's a bit difficult to see them where they are in the league at the minute. It's perhaps no surprise, given that they've lost the amount of goals in in Ewan Macaulay that they have in the summer, but they're struggling a bit the wrong end of the table at the moment.
Yeah, I always like to see them do well. So I don't think they really deserve to be where they are in terms of the way they play. I think they're just, for whatever reason, not getting the results that their performances maybe deserve. Especially at the start of the season, I was looking at games. I watch a variety of games and stuff like that, and keeping tabs on different teams, and I think they deserved a lot more than what their performances were earning them in terms of the results. So no, I'm sure they'll come good, especially under that management staff.
from a personal point of view, from Nott's point of view, this game marks the halfway point of the season. The Wrexham's game is off, so regardless of whatever happens, you're going to be top half at the halfway point. A chance of being top at Christmas if you can win this game as well. How significant is that to be top at this stage, kind of going into Christmas?
Well, it's very relevant and irrelevant at the same time. In terms of it being relevant, it is like it just reassures us that the work that we're doing and stick to those methods and sort of if anyone's not believing in it, which I don't think anyone is, then it just gives you full belief that we're doing the right things and we just need to maintain it and then improve as well. Yeah, so but ultimately it's irrelevant until the last game of the season.
Yeah, of course. 4 home games now. That's a good opportunity, isn't it? Nice, especially kind of this time of year. 4 home games, less travelling, and a chance to play plenty of football in front of your own fans.
Yeah, definitely. I'm sure it'll come back around to where we've got 3 or 4 away games as well. So no, we just need to make the most of it and play in front of our home crowd who are brilliant. And the atmosphere is always good, which helps. It's like having a 12th man at times. So no, hopefully we can come through stronger for it.
Best of luck with it, Kevin. Thanks very much.
Cheers, thank you.
Cheers.
Hi, Cedwyn. Just to start with Saturday, obviously you came on at 3-3, and it was quite an important part of the game. What was the message from the gaffer before you came on?
Just to go on and try and help the team improve and get a winner, and sort of bring that energy and lift the lads. Sort of that's what a sub's job is to do in most games, to lift the tempo or have a change in the tempo. Obviously always for the better. So I just came on there, tried to run about, put pressure on it and link the play and sort of help us get up the pitch.
There were some great scenes following Macca's winner. Just how positive is the dressing room right now, and how can you use that to moving forward and keeping the pressure on the teams below you?
I think the atmosphere has been positive all the way through the season. Obviously winning helps massively, but no, we're a fairly close group of lads who all seem to get on, so that helps, and we train really well and drive each other, drive the standards, which comes from the manager as well. So that all helps and comes together and brings out a positive impact.
And then in the last fixture, the reverse fixture for the Gateshead game, I think that was your first game involved with the team. Just how far as a collective has you come since that point?
Yeah, we've definitely improved massively. I think obviously the gaffer's come in and he's worked in pre-season, implementing his methods, and sort of since then we've really kicked on. That was kind of like a bit of a turning point, where we sort of went on a good run and stuff. So yeah, that marked a good game, but that also showed how dangerous Gateshead can be, so we need to respect them as an opponent as well and sort of be aware of that tomorrow.
The club announced last week that the signing of John Bostock. I just wanted to know what's he been like around the group, given his experience of playing in a number of leagues around the world. So I just wanted to know what he's been like since he's come in.
Oh, unbelievable! Yeah, what a great guy. Can't speak more highly of him, to be honest. He's got time for everyone and off the pitch, and he's settled in no problem. And then on the pitch, he's unbelievable. He's calm in possession and he keeps the ball moving. As you say, he's very experienced as well. So great head to have.
And then I'll just finish on this. I wanted to talk about sort of the near post finishing technique. It's become a bit of a trademark of yours this season, seen on a number of occasions. Is it something that you practice on, or is it something that just comes naturally to you?
No, it's just a natural thing. Like when I assess a finish, especially playing on the left, more times than not, my thought process and the position I'm in allows for that sort of finish, and I can generate quite a bit of power as well when striking the ball. So often than not, I'll opt for that one, but I like to mix it up as well. I don't always go for the same thing. I like to keep the keepers guessing. So yeah, I've scored a few, and I scored a few last seasons like that as well. But yeah, it's quite effective. I've seen a few players at the top level do it as well, and it's just difficult for the keeper to get set, especially when he can't see the ball clearly.